Don't be like this dude.
Shitty impression to a broken erection. This is a great depression. Won't do. Won't do. Won't do.
Long Ramble, Long Night, 1992.
Hello out there, radio listeners. It is I, it is me, it is all of the above pronouns once again. I, me, and the aforementioned. Here to try to pull a bit of rationality out of a sea of lack thereof. And for once I know my little phone machine tells me when I'm talking, but I never write it down or remember it. So now I want to put on the record that it is 2:13 on a Friday morning, the 12th day of June in the year 1992. A man who's fast approaching his 30th birthday is talking. And he's thinking about the lost, not the lost innocence of youth, because that's just such a cliche, but the lost, well, I guess, guilt of youth. I don't know. I'm just thinking, we lose that funness, if I may be so bold as to use a word that's not really a word. Funness, that's making a noun out of a noun. For you grammaticophiles out there. Yeah, that's going to pretty much knock you grammaticophiles off your bar stools if you had them. What have I not seen? I've seen Dave Ward, Anchorman par extraordinaire, at K's, but now I can't play this tape to people outside my close little circle, which is pretty much a circle with a microscopic radius, because now I don't know who Dave Ward is, and I'll know I'm in Houston, and they'll ruin it. He'll sue me, assuming that everyone wants to listen to this. Oh, see, there I go, getting the tude, like people are gonna listen to me. Not biggest, hugest cliche there is today, because I have my finger on the pulse of pop culture, and I know that's the biggest cliche there is today. Not that's the biggest cliche there is today. No, it is not. Yeah, it is. No, really, it is. That's the whole thing, because I know it's a cliche, and that is one, and I don't want to say it again. Have you heard of dial tone before? That's a dial tone. Can you hear that? Can you hear the Doors? I think it's the Doors in the background. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So, whatever it is, June 12th, right? I gotta get my bearings about me. Because I spoke with Larry Sackler today, as I thought I would. Another name. I'm dropping names. 2 names already been dropped, and I've pretty much been dropped from the mailing list of any, bulk mail company in the U.S. Because I'm really being stupid, because I had that extra beer at Savage's, because I was just taking in all the youth, all this youthful energy. That was my whole raison d'etre tonight, or whatever, my whole point of order for parliamentary procedure ophiles out there. Just all these young people, just guys and girls, just picking up on each other, smiling, grinning, hanging, drinking, doing the usual thing, touching, feeling. I don't want to go on. I could go on, but this is a family show. And it's just, I'm thinking, look at them, man. They're going to get old and boring, and everything's going to suck. I've seen it happen to too many people I know. My God, it's a pitiful, what a waste, the humanity, my God, God, it's so good up they're getting old, some of them are losing their hair, God, it's horrible. typical stuff. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing, and it's something, and it's nothing. Roll on, tape, roll on. So I spoke to Larry Sacknowitz today, as I said, and I digressed rapidly after I tried to bring that topic up. And he was basically just a business guy, business. You got to remember the customer. He wrote an article today, which I read before it goes into the DBA magazine, or some kind of Houston magazine, big, hip hop Houston magazine. And he wrote an article for it, which I read, previewed. I would have told him that he messed up on a couple things, but I'm just too damn freaking nice. But he basically the crux, if I may use that word, which I'm so fond of his thesis was that the customer is always first. Customers are here. It's cliche. There's nothing I would say. I mean, this guy's he's lame anyway. See, none of this stuff can ever be something that anyone can hear now, because I'm talking about some guy and I'm just saying how lame he is, so we can cut out the names. We'll just cut out the names. Don't get hyper. Everything's all right. Look, whatever's happening, someone cares about you. Someone cares about you. Someone cares enough to put their mouth right up to the tape. Put his or her mouth up, I should say, with someone, pronoun. I hate it when people mess up their pronouns. Up to the microphone here and say, hey, I care. Your alter ego talking to the tape late at night cares about you. Your not altered ego listening to the tape much later. And that goes for everyone else out there that's going to hear this when this becomes the strange off Broadway hit of 1994 or 3 or 2 or more like 8, when I die of something really unpleasant or get hit by a car. Like I said, that's one thing that I wrote about recently that did make sense to me. I said this. I said, when will I get hit by a fast car or win the lottery? Basically, something has to happen. Good or bad, something must happen, It's the nature of life. That's all, folks. That's all. I've got to talk over the rest of that. Oh, wow, Jackson Brown, this is too perfect. This is wrapping everything up. Oh, my God, this is just too perfect. Jackson Brown. Catch that. Hal, my director that would be here if I had one, catch that. I'm going to fit this onto a tape. I don't care. So what? So I'm using up my phone machine. I don't care. Whoops, I just turned it off. There it is. Sorry, I had to get up and talk. I want to do right for people. And then I think about those advertising crap, and it's just like it's such a sellout. But it's what I want to do, but it's not what I want to do. I can't be a nurse or a doctor, which is like the greatest thing in the world. For what could be save a life. That's great. Because we're obviously here on this earth, and we're supposed to be alive and do something good. But even if we're only alive for like 1/10 of a second, we do something, like those anencephalic babies, born without a brain, Maybe I should have been one of those guys, and then I would have had a short life, but I would have had a good life, because even if I didn't give my organs to someone, at least I would have, made an impression. I would have touched some lives, and then my life would have been gone. And that's, I hope that makes sense. I hope a lot of things make sense, I hope a lot of things make dollars and cents, and I think of them. This is great, This is a great song, too. Great, genius. It's genius. It's Jackson Brown. It's genius, damn it. Talking too close to the machine. Back up. Just chill. Just hang. I had a couple beers too many. I just want to make a point. That's what I want to do. I've always wanted to make a point. I've never had one. That's the problem. I've written some more about things that I did. About the making the fool of myself, at least in the opinion of that uppity young Duke alumni group, or one of those young Duke alumni group bar reviews, cute name on a downtown pub in Los Angeles. You can can buy the book if you want to hear about that story. Or losing on the $100,000 pyramid to a hyperactive young squealing blonde woman who taught third grade in some Southern California city. I had a new shirt and a spiffy tie. No whites or prints allowed on television. And of course I got on the final show of the first day's taping out of 5 shows around 5 o'clock on Saturday. That was the moment. Shot down in a blaze of glory because I tried to hum Silent Night to Lynn Herring, the bitch on General Hospital, her words, without saying it was a Christmas carol. And because Stuart Pankin, yes, the same pudgy actor who helped me miss my $5,000 and win, lose, or draw with Goose Down, gave some pretty poor descriptions of tongs, metal pickup things, Chinese gang, I gotta clarify that later, and carafe, which is a thing, you know, wine, like Paul Masson wines, and he says put coffee in it, and I'm ad-libbing on what I wrote. So I never even got to enter the sacred inner sanctum of the winner circle, and that's my problem. So now, I'll start my own game show. I'll do whatever I have to do. No, I won't. Tomorrow will be another day, and I'll wake up and I'll think, Paul, today's the day. Paul, today's the day. You got to change the world you live in. You got to do something. You know, everyone lives their nasty, brutish, and short life. Their life of quiet desperation. To quote a couple of people that you can look up, or if you're literate, you'll know the quote references. Me, the MTV generation, or I, the MTV generation. I don't know. Thomas somebody, and Thoreau. Thomas, Quiet Desperation is Thoreau, and the other one is some guy I should know. But this is a pop culture piece here, so I don't have to know. That's the cool thing about it. I'm not trying to impress the literati. You know, who the hell wants to impress them? I'm trying to impress the pop culture people, because they're the ones that have the bucks. What do you call it? We got Richard Pryor, you know. The expendable assets, the 18 to 25 demographics, you know. What the hell? Here's my list of things to do for June. I'm going to read this verbatim. Ready? 1. Start home game show. 2. Go to China and buy minerals. 3. Send 20 resumes to agencies advertising in New York City. I am ad-libbing, but not much. 4. Sign up with corporate recruiting firms in Houston. Like I need a job, you know. 5. Become a talent agent. Those are today's list of possible things to do. I don't see record tapes late at night on there for the listening, laughing pleasure of most of America, but you know, the funny thing about it is that's going to be the ultimate payoff of all this. And this is totally real. This is totally legit. Stay just a little bit longer. I got to take a brief pause and enjoy the rest of the song, and I may or may not come back. But in any case, it's 2 1/4. And it's Friday, the 12th of June. Just go with it, man. Everything's a crock.
Friday, 2:25 a.m.